Hi Aries, welcome into your video. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay. All right. I know we're going into the first week of July, but this reading is going to be for the second week of July. So last week's reading was for this week coming. This is going to be for the second week of July. Universe, angel, spirit guides. What do you see coming their way? And sometimes you want to know 2 weeks in advance, just so you can be preemptive. All right, what's the situation for Aries the second week of July, please? I see the Wheel of Fortune, which is always a welcomed card, because the Wheel of Fortune means the universe has your back, a little luck on your side, meaning shit could be so much worse, but if the universe is backing you, they're giving you some hope, some latitude, some grace. Let's see. Ace of Swords in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. Look, a lot of you might lose a job. I'm just going to be honest with you. Some of you guys might feel left out in the cold. Others of you, it's a financial loss of some kind or a hit. Somebody here is lying to you or bullshitting you, and trust when I say the universe still has your back with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like that one saying where, you know, this thing that's happening to you is actually a stroke of luck on your behalf, because you are either staying in a place that's beneath you, whether it's with a relationship and a person they're treating you wrong, or you're at a job where they're not validating you or valuing you at all. So this is being left out in the cold. This is just feeling like left out. It doesn't necessarily mean you lost your job or you lost money. It just feels you're left out, period. Meaning like there's your, for example, your company, right? There's a whole group. Your boss goes and hires somebody else to be your counterpart in your department. Meanwhile, you were directing everything this whole entire time. Now everyone is going towards the new person and you feel rejected, left out in the cold. It's one of those things. It's one of those energies. Or, you know, you broke up with somebody and it's like everyone is siding with your ex and not with you. But the Ace of Swords in reverse is something is not being revealed to you. The truth is not being spoken. Someone is not putting, you know, their cards on the table. So interesting that I would pick up the vibe where I was saying to you before I even dropped the first batch of cards. And sometimes it's good to know 2 weeks in advance what's going on, because in your first week of July, maybe there's things that steps you could take to mitigate this or to perhaps prepare yourselves. See, at the bottom of the deck is showing me the Hermit card. And the Hermit card is usually what happens when one breaks up with somebody or feels rejected or is, you know, in a situation where they don't know what to do. So they retract their energy, they go into hermit mode, and they use their wise old wisdom of the shit that they've been through in life to make wise choices. It'll be interesting when we clarify this, especially with the Wheel of Fortune there, because that makes me feel good. That means either you're going to have a second chance here with somebody, or the universe is hooking you up. I know this looks bad, but sometimes it's for your betterment. You know, even for me, I've got a lot of Aries in my chart. Trust, I know that it looks scary. That even looks scary as shit for me too. But now it's going to make me think. It's going to make me reflect, like, what's going on in my world? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on with my friends? What's going on with my loved ones? What's going on at work? What's going on with my love or my boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever? It's going to make me think. All right, what's coming in towards Aries, please? Think of what I can do or prepare myself. And now that I see Ace of Swords in reverse too, by the way, you best believe I'm going to start having conversations with motherfuckers out there and be like, wait a minute, is there something you want to say to me and you're not? Okay. 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. Okay, now it's starting to get interesting. And the Queen of Swords. For some of you, the Queen of Swords is either your energy, because you are my queens, or this is some air sign person that you're dealing with. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're trying to be fair, balanced, and honest because they're in the upright position. But it doesn't mean they're not stupid either when they make their decisions with you. Moving on. Four of Pentacles. This is what's coming towards you. You're holding on. This makes sense to me. If this is money related, maybe you had a financial hit and now you're trying to save, or you're trying to like consolidate your resources. Others of you, if you feel left out in the cold, yeah, you could be clinging on to that past, that job, that relationship, that person. Two of Swords. Yes, you feel torn, which direction to go into, what path to take. However, the Ten of Cups, where it's getting a little bit better, yeah, this talks about a happy couplehood, happy environment. So in one instance, you're holding on to something. For a lot of you, you're holding on to what was a happy circumstance. Maybe no longer isn't, because things just evolve, things just change, right? But let's see, because the Ten of Cups does talk about the possibility of you being in a better place, a place that people are more attuned to you, your vibe, your energy. I'm just curious to see what's going on. You're going to have to make a judgment call. This person is affecting you. They could be the third party person. Otherwise, then that's you trying to be smart, fair, balanced, honest, cerebral. You're trying to make a choice here. What is it that Aries doesn't see coming their way? The Hangman. You feel stuck. You're trying to see something from a different perspective, or you will be. Oh, Hierophant. Two major arcanas. This is, you're stuck trying to do something traditional, right? Like you can't skip corners or cut corners. It's not like you meet somebody and you say, let's get married tomorrow. Obviously not. You date, you court them. That's like, you know, the Hierophant. You go to college to get a degree. You get what I'm saying. Some of you, you're stuck in a marriage or a commitment here with somebody or something that's traditional. Because there's third party back here. So some of you could be engaging in a third party situation, but somebody here is stuck in a marriage or a commitment with someone else. What's the advice here, please? It's like me. I want to do YouTube, but I also have a commitment to like my office job. Do I want it? No. Do I want to just do this? Yeah. But I have a contract. So, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If it's not, if you're dealing with a divine feminine fire sign, this is about being you again, actually, Aries. About being creative and being your genuine self, your fiery, passionate self. I mean, I know there's a lot of things going on in your environment and in your world where, you know, you have your naysayers, you have people telling you how it's supposed to be and blah, blah, blah. But honestly, it doesn't matter. You've gone leaps and bounds and you've taken steps that most zodiac signs don't do. Why? Because you're a fire sign. It's reminding you that to be that again. And the King of Swords is at the back of the deck. Interesting. Can I have one more for advice? So it's telling you to be you, your creative self, your fiery self, your passionate self. Sometimes the Queen of Wands represents the third party, the mistress, the mister. What else do you have for advice, please? Three of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Okay. Some of you guys have to juggle a situation for a little while longer because you need more information. Obviously, you don't feel confident making some kind of decision just yet. This is why you have the Two of Swords. This is why you also had, who was it before? The Virgo card. Oh my God, it's not Hangman. Hermit. Jesus, I couldn't say it. That's why you had you had the Hermit card and the Two of Swords, and you also have the Hangman. It's a pattern is what I'm saying, and I'm getting tongue twisted. There's a pattern of you trying to make a tough choice, a decision, a smart one, so you're holding yourself back before you do so. And that's why your advice is telling you, be you, be the creative, fiery, don't hold yourself back. You're just going to have to juggle a certain situation. You're going to have to collaborate with a team or collaborate here with the person because you need more information, Page of Swords. You need to do a little stalky doodle. You need to be a little bit more FBI, CIA. Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You are dealing with a third-party situation. Whether it is an affair or, you know, you're dating two people or you're talking to two people, or at work you now have a counterpart that you got to contend with and you have a team. Yeah, you might feel like you're in a fucked situation, but you still got to work it out. You need more information is what you need, right? Especially with the Ace of Swords in the beginning of your reading, where you feel like you're odd man out. What is the outcome for the week? Nine of Pentacles and the Magician. You're single, but you're trying to manifest a certain situation. I have the King of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. Oh shit, and under that is the Tower. And then the Empress. And then the Star card, which is Aquarius. It looks like you're dealing with a person here where you are acknowledging your worth and your value, but you feel like the other person isn't. So there might be a fight, an explosion. Interesting. The Nine of Pentacles and the Magician. You're just single, but you're trying to manifest something. Others of you, this is you manifesting your financial independence alone. You don't want to collaborate with me? Well, I don't want to collaborate with you. This is the mentality. I don't know. Oh, crazy. I just picked up this deck and it's the Five of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. That's nuts. All right, let's shuffle you good. And let's start clarifying. I feel like this situation makes me feel for you, Aries, that this thing has been like boiling under the surface for a little while, and it's like coming to, you know, rising to the surface. Make your plans, Aries, make your plans. Don't just be like all explosive and be like, blah, done. No, make your plans, make your plans. All right, clarify this Five of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in reverse, and the wheel, please. I do like that the wheel is backing you up, because at the end of the day, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune does talk about luck on your side, and it talks about giving you second chances, this, that, the universe hooking you up. But there's a reason why it's a wheel, because in life you don't want to stagnate, especially for your son. But it's moving forward. It's not going backwards. It's not upside down. So it's actually helping you, push you along to where you're supposed to be in order for other things, for the universe to align for you in the world of abundance. Abundance is health, wealth, love, whatever you want it to be in your world of priorities. Now, Eight of Wands and the Two of Swords. Okay, so now we are starting to clarify, and the clarifiers are starting to double down some of these messages. You're trying to take some action, right? You're communicating here with somebody back and forth. I feel like it's to no avail. I'll be fucking honest with you, Aries. Whoever you're talking to, or you're trying to fix things with, or make things good, or implement your strategy, yeah, it's happening. Yeah, this person is saying, I don't think that they're A, putting all their cards on the table, or B, being honest with you. I think you feel it. I think you know it, and you're trying to make a decision, but you're still moving forward with your own personal agenda, the Chariot. All right, what is the Ten of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles? Please clarify. You're holding on to something still, I think, because you're trying to figure something else out. Two of Wands. There's twos and threes throughout this whole reading. Threes are the blueprints. Threes is not the strategy, but like the planning stage. And then the fours are the erecting stage. There's no fours here. There's threes and twos. Twos are making a decision. And once you make the decision, you start making plans. Twos, threes. So this is what's going on here with you guys. Page of Cups in reverse. Lack of communication, lack of texting, emailing, something. Three of Cups, third-party situation or trying to network or trying to reconciliate or have some kind of good news. Two of Wands, trying to make a decision, and the Devil. All right, to me, this is absolutely clear. So let me make it make sense to you. You have the Two of Swords. You had the Two of Swords. You have another two, which is the Two of Wands. You're at a crossroads. You're torn. You don't know what decision to make because you feel like you don't have enough information. This is why in your advice position, you have the Page of Swords. You need more information. All right? You're still holding on because you don't know what choice to make. You want a happy outcome with all parties involved. You want to be in a happy couplehood or a happy work environment, blah, blah, blah. Page of Cups in reverse. You're not receiving news. You're not receiving information that's making you feel good. Three of Cups. You're not getting that. You're not getting that reconciliation, that good news. You're trying because these are just the clarifiers. So you're at that crossroads. But here is what strikes me as it being a little difficult for you. Aries, there's the Devil is at the bottom of the deck. You're either in a toxic environment or a toxic pattern. That's why you have the Wheel of Fortune, because the universe is trying to move the dial of your life forward. Yeah, and right behind it is the World, where you're finally going to start that new chapter. You're going to move forward from this shit. Resisting, holding on, breadcrumbs. You're not getting fulfilled. So, you know, whatever's under the surface for you, Aries, it's building up. It's about to pop your lid. Let's see. The Hangman and the Hierophant, please. You do finally receive some kind of news, right? Somebody asks you out. Somebody says to you, you know what? Hey, let's go talk. Let's have a conversation in regards to something that's emotional. Let's collaborate here with you, because you feel stuck. Somebody here feels stuck in something committed. The Hierophant, which is marriage, commitment, a job, or something, a contract, blah blah blah. But somebody says, hey, let's work things out. Let's collaborate. But at the bottom of the deck, it's the Six of Pentacles. It's like breadcrumbs in love or talking about work, you know, that promotion, that raise. Let's see. Three of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Queen of Wands. When I said, you know what, be yourself, I really meant yourself, because the King of Wands came out now, which is Aries, Leo, Saggy, fire sign, somebody charismatic, fiery, passionate. You know what, give yourself some credit. Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck to find your own centerpiece, your own balance. Validate yourself. Know that shit sometimes isn't fair, and that these are the people and the circumstances you have to deal with. It is what it is, right? Some of you could be dealing with another fire sign like yourselves. You might need to work things out with them or collaborate with them. It just seems like somebody here, runner-chaser dynamic, or feels unrequited love. And that's why you are single. All right, so let me put it to you like this, Aries. Maybe some of you guys need to remain single to get more information regarding a certain person. Maybe you judge somebody too quickly, or it's the other way around, vice versa, because cards are energy. So somebody here is judging somebody too soon, and they've said to themselves, oh, well, this is unrequited love. But then you need more information to see what's actually going on here. So maybe it's saying you do have to be independent for a little while. Maybe you do need to be single. But somebody here is matching your energy, and you should collaborate with them. You should get more information from this individual. Maybe you should work things out and see what's going on, because there are things that you should be grateful for in your life, but I think you're not looking at something. when you do, you're going to find the success in it. What is the Nine of Pentacles and the Magician? Please clarify. A lot of you, I think you're trying to strike out on your own financially, like your own business and your own income on a separate level. I see that because of the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and you do have the Magician. You're letting your fears go about finance and, you know, taking that risk and putting yourselves out there. Others of you are love-wise single because you let somebody go. It was a burden. It was too much for you to carry. It was just something that you just didn't want to do anymore. So now you're resisting and using all your strength to, somebody was breadcrumbing you. And I know, Aries, you guys want a deep connection. I already hear the song in my head, Bring Me a Higher Love, from Whitney Houston. Bring me a higher love. Because that's how you are. You want deep connections. You don't want frivolous bullshit. Yeah, so now you're like, I don't want to feel this way. I'd rather just be single. You're letting go of someone or something. Could be a job just so you go out on your own. That's not for all of you, but you know what I mean. You guys are taking a risk. Aries, please. What do you see, romance angels, please? Interesting. This is the first time I would see a romance angel card, and, you know, right away I had a thought pop into my head because Worth Waiting For came out. And yeah, like you, I don't like seeing this card because you're like, oh my God, how much waiting do I have to do? And the other card that came out is Soulmate. So in the extended, how much fun are we going to have when we drop cards on this to see who or what is soulmate? But it's definitely worth waiting for because your soulmate's coming in. That's why sometimes I say it's a stroke of luck that you have the Wheel of Fortune and Five of Pentacles being dumped or pushed out so the universe can align other shit for you. And case in point, a soulmate, it's worth waiting for. But the thought that came into my head for worth waiting for, this is what you've been waiting for. And it's coming. All right, interesting. Wisdom House of Night. Aries, please. All right. What do you have for Aries, please? What's this? Strength, like the oak tree. All right, let's see what strength has to say here for you guys. Okay, sometimes life will present you with changes that you think are too difficult to endure. All right, sorry, I'm going to repeat that just because my head was like, I was downloading messages and I was like, oh. Sometimes life is going to present you challenges that you think are too difficult to endure. Does it seem as if nothing goes your way and that everyone else appears to be having a good time except for you? Be strong, my dear. Drawing this symbol means that no matter what's happening in your life, you have the strength to endure all experiences. That's why you had this at the bottom of the deck. Strength, endurance. Like an ancient oak whose trunk cannot be uprooted by the mightiest storm, you will know a strength that comes from within. You will win this game of life. You have the strength to face any situation now. So do have strength. You do have strength. Keep on keeping because you're obviously feeling left out in the cold with some kind of like fucked up situation right now. But it's only temporary. So, all right, guys, this is what I have for you this week. Everyone else, I'll see you over at the extended. And the balance of you guys, I'll see you next week.